I just got back some comics from CGC from one of their private signing events. Stay tuned as we unbox this and find out what I just got back. Hey everybody, this is Rusty again with Collector Auctions, and here we are again with another CGC unboxing. This is another set of books that I got signed at CGC for one of their signature series events, and to be honest with you, I've been doing so many of these lately, and I've got so many orders in that I'm not even sure who this is at this point. It could be multiple different artists, and I'm pretty excited about this because, well, everything I send in I'm pretty excited about. But we're just going to dig into the box. We're going to find out who it was, and we're going to get some good grades. That's the second part of this. Most of these books that I sent in from these events over the last month or so, most of these were 9.8 candidates, and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll get those 9.8s, and we'll have some good signatures here as well. But before we begin, definitely hit that like button, slap the subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you guys won't miss out on any of my episodes that I put out each and every week, Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. All right, guys, enough of the rambling. Let's get into the box. All right, guys, so here's the box. Here's the knife. And as I said, there's probably only 2 books on here. This is pretty light. Let's just get into it. Let's figure out who we got back. Now, I probably could have told you who this was, but I've got at least 4 or 5 different artists I'm getting things signed from currently. And in fact, I've got another one right on the heels of this that should be in the next day or so. So we'll probably do a follow-up CGC unboxing. Right after this video, we'll do another one, I'm pretty sure. But instead of waiting for that second order to get in, I could have done both unboxings together. We're just going to keep a nice short video today. Unlike the last video, guys, I hope you took the time and watched that entire video. I couldn't believe how long it was. I apologize for that. I couldn't believe how long it ended up being, but I thought it was a pretty good episode, and I definitely had some great comics in that. So if you guys haven't had a chance, check out my last episode with that comic book haul. But here we go. We've got it open. And I don't know the grades, and I don't even know what the books are because I would require clicking on your submission form online, checking out your account on CGC, and I didn't want to risk seeing what the grades were. So right now, I guess I could have looked it up on my receipt that I sent in, my submission form, my copy of it, but what's the fun in that? Let's just be surprised. All right. Here we go. We've got your typical bubble wrap. You can see the rubber band in there. And we're going to try to do this without seeing the grade. Not actually that easy. Okay. I think I've got it straight here. Yeah, and it's definitely 2 books. And now time for the big reveal. Sorry, I'm moving around. I'm taking the bags off the books. Got rid of my receipt. Oh, okay. Okay, I know what this is from. So let's just show you the books here. This is from the Art Adams signing. And what you see here is a homage to the John Byrne X-Men 141, I believe. And as I said, this is Art Adams. This is from the book. Is actually, I'm reading the back of it here. It is X-Men Legends #1. And yeah, I saw this. I believe this is from Unknown Comics. They had several different specialty covers that Art Adams did. And I know I sent in, actually, I probably had some. In fact, I've got some books that I had Roy Thomas sign at where was it? It was the Heroes Con earlier this year that I submitted to do this exact same signing. So I don't know if that's possibly in the next box that's coming in, but I had sent in those Roy Thomas books at the show to have Art Adams sign as well. But these I just had Art Adams sign. So let's just see what the grade is. What do we have here? Ooh, 9.8. Well, they should be. These are brand new books. This is from, I'm looking at the date here. It's from from 2022, so it's not a year old. And that is really nice. Oh, and I take it back. I'm wrong. This is actually from that Roy Thomas signing. So right here on the front, I didn't even realize it. You got Roy Thomas up here at the top. Here, I'm going to go in a little bit further. Can you see it? And in the green, you've got Art Adams right there. So that right there is really nice. 9.8 Adams variant, and it doesn't say Unknown Comics anywhere. I don't think it's it doesn't even say it on the back, but I know that's where I ended up getting this comic from. But that is really nice. And it even says X-Men 141 homage cover. That's really nice. And I know what the second one is because I basically gave the same book to Roy Thomas. I did 2 of these. Now, I do have other books in for that Art Adams signing. It wasn't these 2 books because Roy Thomas, he only did this book, but the other books, it was just definitely an Art Adams signing for that. So let's see what we got on the second copy here. There we go. 9.8s on both of them. That's what I completely expected. These were really nice copies. And I did buy multiple copies of this. And here's the thing, just for you guys, one of these I'm going to keep. One of these are going to be for sale. And if someone reaches out to me and they are interested in one of these, definitely make me an offer. I will entertain it. I know what I paid for the autographs, and I know what I paid for the books. So that'll definitely factor in. But I did this because I figured someone would really like this. Let's take a look at this one real quick. Okay, on this one, Roy Thomas signed in the same spot, but Art Adams signed up here as well. He still did it in the green. Let's go forward. Can you see that right there? Here, I'll show you the cover too, the whole thing. Isn't it just spectacular? There's so many great things to send in for Art Adams to sign, and I really wanted to have some really good Art Adams work signed as well. But there's just so many different things you could pick. Personally, I would have liked to have gotten the classic X-Men #1 signed. Now, I have that signed from a million years ago, but it's signed on the inside of the comic. Like many artists, they used to sign on the inside splash page down at the bottom. And grading came along, and it didn't make sense to have things signed on the inside because you'll never see it again. But have them sign the cover, that works out really well. But I couldn't find a really good copy to send into that. In fact, Art Adams is going to be in the Baltimore Comic-Con, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But I'm trying to find that classic X-Men, a really pristine 9.8 version of that, and I'm having a problem with it because the back cover is completely black with the illustration. I believe it's Angel and Jean Grey and Wolverine, but it's a black border, and it is tough. It picks up spine ticks really easy, and it just stands out. And I'm having a trouble. Even as good as the front cover will look, that back cover is problematic. So I haven't been able to find a good copy of that yet. But like I said, when I saw this from Unknown Comics, and they had some other comics that he did covers to as well that just were spectacular, and that's what I sent in directly to the signing. Again, these were sent in at Heroes Con. It was witnessed with Roy Thomas in person, and then I submitted them right there to go into the Art Adams signing. So, but the other books are just, like I said, just Art Adams. So anyway, I'm really happy with this. Hopefully you guys like this, and hopefully somebody out there would like to have a copy of this. So just, again, reach out to me. You can reach out to me at collectorauctions@yahoo.com or DM me on Instagram. And I will probably, by the time this video airs, I'll probably have it listed in my eBay store, and in my Shortbox store. Both of those links, all those links are down below in the description. So just reach out to me there. Not a problem. I definitely will entertain offers on this. And yeah, really happy, especially getting those 9.8s on both of those. All right, guys, that's it for today. Super short video compared to the last episode. But before I leave, definitely look me up when you get to Baltimore. If you come to the con this year, it is October 8th through the 10th, I believe. You can check that out on their website. But if you attend the show, definitely look me up. I'll be in line getting autographs. I will be looking for some big books. I'm going to take the same approach this year that I did back down in Charlotte a few months ago, looking for some super big keys, and I'm going to have books with me to trade and hopefully trade up, and I'm looking for some big keys like Hulk 181 or Giant Size X-Men #1. I mean, those are the two that I'm targeting. I came this close to getting that Hulk 181 back in Heroes Con. I ended up walking away with some pretty good trade books, but it wasn't that super grail that I really wanted. And I'm going to have a box with me, and maybe you guys want to be interested in some of the things I've got as well. So definitely stop me, say hi, take a photo, and be kind of cool. I look forward to seeing you guys at the con. But until then, hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm out of here. Have a great day, and I will see you for the next one. And remember, guys, every comic has a story.